Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you which countries are converting the best in 2018. Hey guys, so Henry here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you which are the top converting countries in 2018. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the like, comment, or subscribe button. I'm here for you guys every day in your dropshipping journey. So really quick, one of the mistakes that I made before in my previous store was that I just concentrated on the big five. And if you don't know what the big five countries are they're generally the biggest five countries that convert the best for drop shipping or for e-commerce. So what are the five? Generally, they're the big five, but English speaking countries. So number one of the the biggest economy in the world would be USA. And then right next to them would be Canada. Canada definitely converts just like the United States. They're very similar to each other. And the third one would be the UK. In UK also has very similar demographic and also has a lot of English speaking population as well. And the next one would be definitely be Australia. Australia in terms of English speakers would be number 4. Definitely over there, they definitely have a lot of people that are willing and also have the money to buy. And then the last one is South Africa. South Africa, if you don't know, also has a good amount of English speaking population as well. So those are generally the big five that people target the most, and also those countries also have a very high median income. So generally the population has a lot of money, disposable income to spend on other things. So in order to get to exactly which countries I love testing and in my experience convert the best, I'm going to jump into the computer real quick. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be sharing with you what are the top countries that I like to test with, and which countries are converting the best and have like a lower CPM as well, so you can get your cost of conversion lower. So the first one is definitely included in the big five. It's USA, and USA is almost anything. If you have a winning product, a converting product, then you're going to be testing in the USA. And USA has pretty quick shipping as well with ePacket, and there aren't usually a lot of issues, and once it gets to the US you can use tracking with the USPS as well. And the next country included in that, another big five country, is Canada. Canada is really good, similar to the US, not as big of a population, but the only issue with Canada is sometimes ePacket is a little bit more expensive, so you have to be careful with that. But Canada is very similar to the US. And the next country that you should definitely test would be the UK. United Kingdom is one of my favorite places to test. And a lot of our customers come from the UK, and even though it's coming to consider more towards Europe, but the shipping is actually pretty quick throughout Europe. And you just check with your supplier, ask them how long does it take to get there. But from our experience, it's been pretty good. A lot of the countries in the EU are very good to test, are very high converting. If you have winning products in these 3 countries, the other countries that I would test would be Germany, Spain, and France. These are all part of the EU, and they convert very well. They're generally, depending on your niche, these can work very, very well. I would definitely test these, test different types of your winning products there, and definitely test new products there as well, because if you start testing at these places outside of the big five, you'll notice that you don't have to pay as much in ad spend, but you're still getting converting audiences. Another one that I love using as well is, and also that people don't actually focus on, but I find that we get a lot of traffic and a lot of conversions as well, is Italy. So you could always group these all together when you're split testing them. So you group all the ones in the EU together and to see which one converts the best for your specific offer, product. And then, so the last couple countries that I love testing in are the Nordics. And the Nordics, if you don't know, generally have very high income. And since it's part of the EU, the shipping to there isn't too high as well. And generally, they also have a higher AOV as well, average order value, because their income is so high. Like, you know, relatively, these the prices that you have on your store isn't that much compared to what they're paying locally or, you know, in their big box stores. So what I love including in there is Belgium. Definitely test Belgium. Definitely test Sweden. And the last one is definitely test Netherlands. So, you know, all these countries are really great to test. It depends on the product. It depends, but generally they all perform well for me. You know, if you wanted to, as a bonus, you could test Australia and New Zealand, but recently I haven't found that they've been converting as well. But you know, it just depends on your product. It just depends on, you know, your store. But you know, Australia and New Zealand would be in the opposite season compared to the northern hemisphere. So all these other countries, for example, US, UK, Germany, France, Italy, Belgium, Sweden, Netherlands, you know, if it's summer there, you know, all these countries will be summer. But then if you're testing in Australia and New Zealand, it might not work because they're in the opposite, you know, season. So it would be basically
all right, guys.
for them.
So I've shared with you which countries are the best, and definitely looking at the list, you can tell that I'm not just focusing on the big five, and that's a big advantage of doing drop shipping. Basically, you can drop ship from anywhere to anywhere in the world. From anywhere in the world as well. You know, you could be location independent. So definitely in the list, you know, I'm not just targeting the big five. I'm also including a lot of EU countries. They also have high income. They also convert very well. And you don't really need to be concerned about like a language barrier, because usually either you have a picture or you have a video that sells the product themselves. And the other thing that you need to make sure is that you have a currency converter. That's listed in my top 5 apps that you need on your store, especially if you're drop shipping worldwide. All right, if you guys enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit the likes and subscribe button. I'm here for you guys every day on your drop shipping journey. Thanks, guys.